Alright, so it's Tuesday night, just got down to the shop. I came down last night for like half an hour and literally just put a map on the car and started it up to know that it runs. I'll put that video here. But I didn't feel like that warranted its own video as it would only be a couple seconds long. So I'm back here today. I thought I heard a vacuum leak when it was running and it was idling kind of rough, hunting around and stuff, acting like a vacuum leak. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a smoke test on it, basically pressurizing the whole intercooler, intake manifold, supercharger, that whole system with smoke. And if there's any leaks, smoke should come spraying out of them. So yeah, we'll show you how to do that and then we'll see what we find. Alright, so this is kind of weird. My other car is drive-by-wire, so I haven't dealt with these drive-by-cable throttle bodies much, but I'll see if I can show you what's going on here. There's a pretty significant, you can see the smoke coming out, if I get the light right. It appears to be coming out of where that spring is inside the throttle body, which if I blow it away, you can immediately see it start coming back out of that. So that's weird. I don't really know what I can do about that. There's not a gasket or anything there that I know of. At first I thought it was this throttle body gasket, but I just replaced that. So that's the bad news. And then obviously, you know, you can see the smoke coming out where I've got these hoses jerry-rigged together to pressurize everything. But aside from that one leak, all the intercooler couplers are good, nothing's leaking, my welds are holding on this one pipe over here that I welded, blow-off valve and IAT are good, blow-off valve signal line's good. So really the only leak we're finding is coming out of this throttle body, and it is dumping out of there. So that's definitely not good. I'm gonna have to get on some forums and see what to do about that, I guess. If anybody has any suggestions on that, go ahead and leave them, and I will appreciate it greatly. And now that that's done, I'm gonna unhook all this and go on from there. All right, so also today, the new body kit and front fenders show up, so I'll show you guys those real quick here. Should look pretty similar to how it did last season. It's more or less the same kit. I did go with different front fenders that have these little scoops in them. Other than that, it's just typical B in Sport Type B knockoff because I like to break stuff. I was hoping KBD would have came out with their kit by now, but apparently they are still waiting for more pre-orders or something, I don't know. So for the price, I just went with this one, as there's about a 100% chance it'll be destroyed very quickly once again, just like my fiberglass one last season did. But it'll at least get the car looking good for the beginning of the season, and then we can just play it by ear from there. So unfortunately, there's not really much else I can do to the car tonight. Luckily, I'm off during the day tomorrow, so I'm gonna come down and get some stuff taken care of on it that I just kind of don't feel like doing tonight. We're working on a rear firewall for the power steering pump. Not really sure if we need one, but can't haven't managed to get a clarification on whether or not it's required, so better safe than getting turned away when we get to the track. Other than that, we're waiting on parts still, waiting on harnesses before we can mount the seats, waiting on axles before we can put the rear end back together. The engine bay's pretty much buttoned up. I'm waiting to get my dash back from my buddy Andy with the race pack mount in it so that I can finish a bunch of the wiring you see just kind of flopped around in here. This shit is all race pack sensor wiring. I'll have to run in, route, clean up, you know, don't worry about that. Other than that, it's coming along good. We're still waiting on the supercharger brackets. I talked to Torqstorm today. They're test running a set on their engine dyno today. Hopefully they'll ship tomorrow or Thursday. Hopefully have them by Monday or Tuesday. Then we'll be able to reposition the supercharger, finalize the piping, and then get it, once we have axles, over to J&S Performance for a tune and see what it puts down. Other than that, it's just buttoning up the interior and getting an alignment on it, and we should be ready to shred. We're going to try to make Levi's birthday party on like the 18th of February, I think, so that still gives us 2.5 weeks, which I doubt we'll make. The E46 is ready to go, sitting in my garage, so there's about a 90% chance I'll be driving that, but it would be cool to get a test day out of this. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.